Hello viewers, welcome to Royal Cyber Tech Blog, an IBM Premier Business Partner and Authorized Training Provider. I am Adil Danish, and I will be showing you a brief technical demo of Rational Insight. First, let me start with demo outline. We will be going through with an introduction to Rational Insight, key terminologies regarding Rational Insight which we'll be using in our demo, primary roles of Rational Insight users, product architecture, ETL process. In later part of this demo, I will also be showing you some hands-on lab exercises related to Rational Insight UI, report creating and customization, dashboard customization, scorecard, and events. In the end, I'm going to show you how to connect an external data source to Rational Insight for data extraction and transformation. So let's start. As you know, measurement is a key factor in transforming business. There are various challenges in current reporting. For example, disparate data sources, formats and definitions. Also, lack of relevant timely actionable information, plus weak management of report changes. So how can Rational Insight provide a solution for these problems? Rational Insight is basically a project measurement tool through which you can get an insight of your project. You can monitor various parameters, measure status and progress, all in a single view. A user can define appropriate metrics based on organization interest, and through these metrics, Rational Insight can fetch relevant data into reports, and then those reports can be shown to project managers, customers, team members through dashboards to have a bird's eye view of your project. Let's see how Rational Insight is different from other dashboard softwares. Rational Insight provides a unique blend of extraction and presentation of business intelligence data. With the help of WebSphere application server and integrated Cognos BI server, Rational Insight can automate the process of gathering real-time, live data from data sources. It can transform that data to be presented in report format, and then those reports can be accessed by a URL. This is automated process greatly reduces the decision-making time for program or project manager, as they can access these URLs regardless of their location and condition. Yes, there is no more need of sitting late in your office with eyes on your PC monitor, waiting for important progress reports. All you need is a single URL and you get complete picture of your project on your mobile. You can also set your Rational Insight to deliver you emails and alert messages regarding any updates in projects. This seriously improves your mobility and reduces time to make important decisions. Rational Insight provides a user-friendly web interface to generate project reports, which is quite easy to deploy and understand, thus reducing the learning curve for your employees. Rational Insight can also manage and mitigate risk in software development lifecycle through objective and consistent reporting about project health, which in turn also reduces time to market and improves product quality. Any reduction in time to market always helps product managers to have an edge over their competitors. Now let's move on to some key terminologies which we'll be using on the demo. Reports. Remember, in Rational Insight, by writing reports, we do not mean that we are actually writing something, like writing manual reports in MS Word, but rather enterprise reporting in Rational Insight is a kind of process which involves querying data sources with different logical models to produce a human-readable report. So basically, a report in Rational Insight is an interface to show the contents gathered from database queries. We have different report generating tools in Rational Insight. For example, simple reports can be generated with the help of Query Studio. For more professional reporting, Rational Insight offers you the facility of Report Studio. Guides and tutorials for report generation through these tools are easily available on the internet. Now coming on to dashboards. Dashboard is a management tool used to get a bird's eye view of your project. A dashboard may consist of different reports from different data sources, all in one screen. As reports can be updated with real-time data, so is dashboards. A user simply has to define schedule or time interval for report and dashboard update, and you get timely, actionable information about your project. Data warehouse. An internal database of Rational Insight. A database which is used for reporting. The data is offloaded here from the operational system for reporting. The data may pass through an operational data store for transformation phase before it is used in the data warehouse for reporting. So we have ready-to-use data present in Data Warehouse, from where report-generating tools like Report Studio or Query Studio can gather relevant information. Metric. A metric is a measure of an organization's activities and performance. For example, there can be a metric to measure program size, program execution time, program load time, average number of defects in unit testing, and so on. Scorecards. A scorecard measures maturity of business intelligence programs and projects through different objectives which may have different scopes. For example, improving quality, improving customer satisfaction, and etc. Drill through is another terminology which we'll be using in our demo. It's a basic terminology, but often people confuse its functionality. It's an action in which we move horizontally between two items via a related link. An example to drill through in this case of two reports that are in a master detail relationship with each other. And by clicking a master item on the master report, you reach the details of the clicked item on the details report. Now let's look at what can be your potential role in using Rational Insight. As we have already discussed, the Rational Insight has two phases. One is related to gathering business intelligence data, and other related to presenting that gathered BI data. So similarly, primary roles for different insight users usually fall in these two categories. Report viewer and report author, usually covering issues related to presentation side. Metrics engineer, data modeler, and insight administrator covering database side of this product. So by analyzing your role, you can easily get an idea of what sort of expertise you would need to work with this tool. Okay, time to move on and see product architecture for Rational Insight. Rational Insight uses web architecture to extract data from distributed systems. It allows data retrieval from different data sources using either REST architecture or direct database access. And then this data can be represented through reports and dashboards. Rational Insight has different components. For example, Data Manager, Data Warehouse, Framework Manager, Report Server, Business Intelligence Server, XML Data Configuration, Data Services. Let's look at the flow diagram of tasks involved in Rational Insight. Data is gathered from an outside data source. This process is known as extraction. Usually, Data Manager performs the core extraction task, but it needs help of XML data configuration and data services while performing this task. Data is extracted from source and put into operational data store, where transformation process occurs. Data is transformed according to business rules, or in simpler words, raw data is cleansed to convert into ready-to-use data for report-generating tools. Transformed data is then loaded into Data Warehouse. Remember, report-generating tools interact with Data Warehouse, not with the data sources directly. Now, Business Intelligence Server takes care of all report generation activities with the help of Framework Manager. It has tools like Query Studio, Report Studio, and Cognos Connection for generating reports and dashboards. Framework Manager is a metadata modeling tool which helps you in handling the generation of queries. Report Server is just an inset of BI Server with additional facility of WebSphere application server. So you can say that Report Server actually houses Cognos BI Server. Now with the help of Report Server, we can use a simple web interface to communicate with our data warehouse, generate reports by querying data, and present it with the help of Cognos Connection. Remember, whenever Report Server interacts with Data Warehouse, it does not extract anything, but rather just load ready-to-use data.